The backyard is approximately 22 acres. And there is a couple acres of pond, and we left a couple acres or a few acres, in the way we found it. And we planted close to 8,000 trees last year, and we are planting around 1,000 more this year.
I first met Theo Van Asten in fall of 2009, and he approached me with an idea that he had. The first step was to do some site prep. So we had some topsoil trucked in. Theo arranged for some heavy equipment to do the grading of the fields and excavate the wetlands. And then I spent the winter trying to find sources of funding to help finance this project. Trees Ontario Foundation, which supplies funds to Ontario tree projects such as this, assisted with the financing of that, and along with the Emerald Ash Borer Response Program, which we have locally with Essex and Kent counties. I looked at the soil type. I ordered about 12 different species of Carolinian trees to go into the project. Then spring 2010, we machine planted, like I said, close to 6,000–7,000 seedlings. Then shortly thereafter, we had 300 of the large stock trees that go along the driveway, the red and sugar maples, planted by Chatham-Kent Secondary School.
What is motivating you to make this into an almost parkland?
There is good money in logs, and it only takes 30 years, and I'm 75, so, at 105 I can sell logs. No, I love trees. I think I inherited that from my dad. He loved trees too. A little bit of a collector of different species. I have grown some from seed, like the red bud, the honey locust. I planted some, actually almost extinct, American chestnut.
Okay.
I'm trying to get some Kentucky coffee trees. I've been working on that. And like I said, instead of having a wrecking yard, I might have a property that I enjoy. Because of, maybe my age, I wanted to get enjoyment as soon as possible, so we planted a lot of flowers too. Mostly tulips, more than 20,000 tulips, 8,000 daffodils, I guess, and all kinds of stuff. Like I have been doing all this, I think it is good for society, good, for the environment, good for, everybody involved. And it keeps me going, it keeps my wife going. Instead of sitting, watching, the election campaigns on TV.
I think I calculated that over the next 50 years, that site could sequester about 900 tons of carbon for this area. So obviously, there's some big benefit there. But the spin-offs from education and community are probably the most important. All the children and students that were involved, they're going to take home an understanding of the importance of trees in our community, the importance of habitat creation for wildlife. We've already seen snapping turtles, great blue heron. Hooded mergansers are now in the pond, so that's kind of interesting. Canadian geese, mallards, they're all using the site. Species at risk, I'm pretty confident that we'll probably see some fox snakes out there. They've been in the area. As far as creating change, getting a newspaper article written by Chatham Daily News, that's going to go a long way. Since that article was written, had many landowners call and contribute more trees to the project. People who grew Kentucky coffee tree, they're going to donate these to the project as well. But it's that change in thought. I'm sure we're going to see more projects in the area, other people wanting to do the same for the area. So I think that's where the biggest positive spin-off from this project will be.
I think, I might, dedicate it, to the liberators of Holland. We are still very thankful, for what the Canadian soldiers did. We remember very well. I'm not looking for any laurels, but we enjoy it, and I think I'm doing some good, for environment, and if people can enjoy it, it would be a big reward for me.